Alright, let's dive into the magical world of nature and spirits with Zola and the spirit of the river in our enchanting adventure today. Do you believe in magical spirits and the wonders of nature? In the heart of the Zulu village of Mbona, the once bountiful river had run dry, leaving the villagers in despair. Among them was Zola, a brave and compassionate young girl who watched as her people struggled to survive the drought. The village elders, recognizing the severity of the situation, convened a meeting to seek solutions. In the village of Mbona, everyone was worried. The river that gave them water had dried up. There was no rain, and the crops were dying. The village elders held a meeting to find a solution. They decided to ask Nandi, the village seer, for advice. Nandi had visions that helped the village in the past. This time, Nandi saw the river spirit. The spirit was angry and needed to be calmed. Zola volunteered to take offerings to the river. She prepared special gifts and set out with hope in her heart. When she reached the dry riverbed, she offered the gifts. But nothing happened. The river spirit remained silent. That night, Zola had a strange dream. The river spirit appeared and gave her a warning. The problem was deeper than just needing gifts. Zola was confused and went to Nandi for help. Nandi told her to seek wisdom from the ancient spirits in the forest of whispers. Zola entered the forbidden forest. It was dark and mysterious. She felt the presence of ancient spirits. They spoke to her in riddles and led her to a hidden cave. Inside, Zola found paintings that told the story of the river spirit and the village's past mistakes. The paintings showed that the villagers had disrespected the river many years ago. That was why the spirit was angry. Zola realized they needed to apologize and make amends. She returned to the village with this important message. The elders prepared a sincere offering and a special ceremony. Zola presented the offering to the river spirit. But the spirit set a challenge for her. She had to find a sacred flower in the mountains to prove their sincerity. Zola bravely set out for the mountains. The path was dangerous, and she met many mystical creatures. She found the sacred flower, but it was guarded. Zola showed respect for nature and earned the flower's trust. She brought it back to the village. Even with the sacred flower, the drought continued. The river spirit gave Zola another challenge. She had to retrieve a sacred stone from the bottom of a deep lake. Zola learned to swim and dive with the help of a wise fisherman. At the lake, Zola met a giant serpent, the guardian of the lake. The serpent tested her courage. Zola passed the test and retrieved the sacred stone. The village celebrated her return, but the drought still lingered. The river spirit then gave a final challenge, to find the heart of the forest and bring back its essence. This was the most dangerous journey yet. Zola navigated through dense, enchanted forest, seeking the heart. In the forest, Zola met the guardian, a wise old tree. The tree asked her riddles to test her wisdom. Zola solved the riddles and earned the essence of the forest heart. She began her journey back, facing many obstacles. When Zola returned, she presented the essence to the river spirit. The spirit revealed that the villagers' past actions had caused the drought. They needed to show true respect for nature and the spirits. The village prepared a grand ceremony of reconciliation. During the ceremony, Zola led the villagers in showing their remorse. The river spirit forgave them, and the drought ended. Rain began to fall, bringing life back to the village. Everyone was joyful and thankful. With the drought over, the village entered a period of renewal. Crops grew, and the river flowed again. Zola became a respected leader, her bravery and wisdom inspiring everyone. The river spirit gave Zola a magical amulet that connected her to the spirit world. Zola learned to use the amulet to communicate with the spirits. She helped the village maintain harmony with nature. When new challenges like wildfires and animal attacks arose, Zola used her connection with the spirits to protect the village. One day, Zola was invited to join the Spirit Council, a group of wise leaders dedicated to protecting the natural balance. She learned about broader responsibilities and shared her knowledge with neighboring villages. The Spirit Council tasked Zola with uniting the villages to work together for environmental protection. Through her efforts, the villages formed an alliance, strengthening their bonds and protecting shared resources. However, a dark shaman emerged, threatening the balance with dark magic. Zola, determined to protect the land, set out to confront him. She infiltrated his lair, facing traps and dark creatures. In a battle of light and dark, Zola used her amulet's power and wisdom to defeat the shaman, restoring balance. The villages enjoyed a period of peace and prosperity, with Zola guiding them. The river spirit revealed a prophecy about Zola's future, indicating her destiny as a guardian of nature. She began training young villagers, sharing her experiences and preparing them as future guardians. The village held an annual festival of spirits to honor the harmony between humans and nature. Zola led the festival, celebrating their unity and respect for the spirits. However, the river spirit soon warned of a new threat. Metal beasts, creations of a distant empire, invaded the region. Zola and her trainees defended the villages, using their skills and unity to protect their home. Together, they faced the metal beast, overcoming numerous battles. In the final battle, Zola and her allies confronted the leader of the metal beast. They combined their strengths, ultimately destroying the leader and ending the invasion. The river spirit blessed the villages for their bravery and unity. Zola was honored as a hero, her story passed down through generations. The village continued to thrive, inspired by her legacy and maintaining their respect for nature and the spirits. The tale of Zola, the brave guardian of the river, became a legend, a beacon of wisdom and courage for all. Zola's victory over the metal beast brought great joy to the villages. They celebrated for days, grateful for the peace and prosperity that followed. Zola's courage and wisdom were praised, and she became a living legend. As life returned to normal, Zola continued to guide her village with the wisdom she had gained. She knew that the peace would not last forever and prepared the villagers for future challenges. She taught them the importance of respect for nature and the spirits. The Spirit Council, impressed by Zola's achievements, gave her a new mission. They asked her to travel to distant lands and learn from other cultures. Zola accepted, eager to expand her knowledge and bring back new wisdom to her village. Zola's journey took her to many different places. She visited deserts, jungles, and mountains. In each place, she met new people and learned their ways of living in harmony with nature. She shared her own experiences and helped other villages solve their problems. In one distant village, Zola encountered a wise elder who told her about a hidden valley where a great treasure was said to be kept. This treasure could bring prosperity to all the villages. Zola decided to find the hidden valley and the treasure. Her journey to the hidden valley was filled with dangers. She faced wild animals, harsh weather, and treacherous terrain. But Zola's determination and bravery never wavered. She pressed on, knowing that the treasure could help many people. When Zola finally found the hidden valley, she discovered that the treasure was not gold or jewels. Instead, it was a rare plant with healing properties. This plant could cure many diseases and bring health to the villages. Zola carefully took some of the plants and made her way back home. Zola shared the healing plants with the villages, teaching them how to grow and use them. The plants brought great health benefits, and the people were grateful to Zola for her efforts. Her journey had brought not just prosperity, but also hope and healing. As the years passed, Zola continued to travel, learn, and teach. She became known far and wide as a great healer and protector of nature. The spirit of the river, always watching over her, continued to guide and protect her. One day, the river spirit gave Zola a new task. She was to build a sanctuary where people and spirits could come together in harmony. This sanctuary would be a place of learning and healing for all. Zola set to work, gathering help from the villages. The sanctuary grew, becoming a beautiful and peaceful place. People from all over came to learn from Zola and the spirits. They learned to live in harmony with nature, respecting the land and the spirits that watched over it. Zola's sanctuary became a center of knowledge and healing. It was a place where everyone was welcome, and where people could find peace and wisdom. The sanctuary's influence spread, bringing harmony to many lands. As Zola grew older, she began to think about her legacy. She knew that she would not live forever, and she wanted to ensure that her work continued. She chose a group of young leaders to carry on her teachings and protect the sanctuary. These young leaders, trained by Zola, were wise and brave. They pledged to continue her work, spreading her message of respect for nature and the spirits. Zola felt at peace, knowing that her legacy was in good hands. Zola's final days were spent in the sanctuary, surrounded by the people she loved and the spirits she had served. She passed away peacefully, her spirit joining the river that had guided her throughout her life. The villagers mourned the loss of their beloved leader, but they also celebrated her life and legacy. They continued to honor her teachings, and the sanctuary remained a place of learning and healing. Zola's story was passed down through generations, inspiring countless people. She became a legend, a symbol of courage, wisdom, and respect for nature. Her legacy lived on in the hearts of the people and the spirits. The spirit of the river, always watching over the village, continued to guide and protect the people. The village of Mbona thrived, its people living in harmony with nature and the spirits. They remembered Zola with gratitude and love, always striving to live up to her example. And so, the tale of Zola and the spirit of the river continued to inspire, teaching the importance of respect, bravery, and harmony. The village of Mbona remained a beacon of hope and wisdom for all who heard the story.